have the magic touch, I see. I'll have you know, sir, you're joining the finest regiment in the entire company.
Mr. George Holloway.
Yes, may I help you, good sir?
Is this hand carved?
Yes.
One rarely finds craftsmanship like this.
It's kind of you to say so.
Especially these. Refreshing to see the level of detail. And in wood.
If only every potential patron thought that way. Are you a toy collector, Mr.
Glenfield. Baxter Glenfield. And I do collect, Mr. Holloway.
Oh, well, collectors are always welcome in these premises, I assure you. Your name sounds familiar, Mr. Glenfield. Have you been here before?
No. First time. But if you read the trades, you've seen me here and there.
Oh, you're a toy maker then?
Chief Development Officer at Briar Patch.
Briar Patch Toys. That explains it all. You're Arthur Glenfield's son.
His oldest.
Well, welcome to my toy shop.
I was so eager to get here this morning that I forgot my breakfast. Have you eaten? You didn't order.
Don't have to.
How long have you lived here?
Since before I was your age?
Seems nice. You're wondering why I'm here.
Where did you find that?
This belongs to my secretary's daughter. You made this, didn't you?
They don't appear this worn out when I make them.
I have never seen a kid so attached to a doll of any kind. I almost had to give her stock in the company just to borrow it.
Your secretary's daughter was adopted.
Actually, yeah, but what does that have to do with it?
I make these animals for the children here. When a new child comes, I make sure they get one.
You made these rabbits for every kid here? Those are very lucky orphans.
Lucky. I won't be able to continue making these rabbits once Briar Patch produces them, will I? That is why you're here. Men like you don't just drop by for a personal visit.
Somehow, you've created an intangible that most toys don't have. My secretary's daughter.
What's her name?
Point is, when she sees your rabbit, her eyes,
They shimmer.
full of hope. And that's something I want to be a part of.
And why is that, Glenfield? What made you fall in love with toys?
Opportunity. Your father's CEO of the world's largest toy company. He offers you a very nice position. You don't turn that down. You love what you're given.
I wouldn't know.
You and I want the same things, Holloway.
Your father sounds like an excellent employer.
He is.
I appreciate your offer, Baxter, really I do.
Before you turn down any offers, understand that St. Jerome's has more visitors than your shop. And how are these orphans going to get their toys if you don't have the revenue? My father says, tough times are not endured by the strong, but by the smart. Make a smart decision.
Mr. Holloway?
Oh, you gave me a start.
I'm sorry.
No, it's quite all right. Yes, I'm George Holloway. How may I help you?
Hi, you probably don't remember me. My name is Carmen.
Pleased to meet you, Carmen. I'm afraid I don't remember our meeting.
We met when I was a girl, here at St. Jerome.
Oh, you're a St. Jerome's child. Well, in that case, the pleasure is all mine. Do you come back this way often?
No, I live in the city now. I just got a raise at work, and I thought it would be right to give a little bit back. It's not much, but sometimes the smallest things make the biggest difference. Hold on a sec.
You still have your rabbit.
Of course. I call him Charlie. I never would have imagined he'd be here. We had a lot of late night chats, me and Charlie. It must seem silly to talk to toys.
Not as silly as you may think. He'll be a friend for you whenever you need one.
You said Charlie would always be a friend when I needed one. Well, I have to go. Life doesn't stop, you know? Thank you for all you did for me. Are you okay?
There's no need to burden you with my troubles. Carmen, have you had a good life?
The best.
Baxter. Be sure to add punctuality to your corporate resume. T. Baxter?
You seem different.
There's something you should know about me, Baxter. I was an orphan. They were not pleasant years, and the only things that brought me comfort were toys. With no friends, I had plenty of spare time. That's when I found the joy of creating something with my own hands and of sharing that creation.
What's your name? My name's George. What's your name? Fred. You're gonna be a good friend, Fred.
Impressive. You began making toys at an earlier age than me.
Oh, all the toys you made as the corporate development officer at Briar Patch.
I may never have carved a chunk of wood, but my company has made a lot of children happy.
Happy or entertained?
There's a difference?
When your company creates toys, Baxter, is it soul and passion that drives you, or are they simply meant to occupy the children while you go and try to hook them on the next big thing? Well, that may allow for some distraction, for sure. But true joy comes from soul and passion. But is that even something that concerns you, I wonder?
You don't know me, Holloway.
Probably not, but there's one thing I know for sure.
What's that?
Your relentless pursuit of the next big thing may help your father's corporation, but it will not make you the next big thing for him. Just know that even if your father never realizes it, you are very special.
Do you accept our offer or not?
No.
Times are tough, Holloway.
Yes, and I believe the reason is because corporations like Briar Patch have high expectations.
Since you're so observant, Holloway, then you should also know there's no room in this world for soul or passion. Don't be too surprised when you see your doll in the Briar Patch section. Till next time.
Before you go, Baxter, I have something I want to give you. This rabbit needs a good friend, and I think you can be a good friend for him.
So I came all this way just to make friends with a stuffed rabbit. Life and deals are funny, my father says.
Hope and love are what shape our lives and give them meaning. Whether we found them long ago or if we're still searching, that hope and love comes from a passion for life and for others that only grows as we share them.